that I didn't know existed, but it was literally for the days that I was in Boston. Oh my god, it was so great!
Everything changes.
Hello everybody, my name is Laprasalex and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies. In the last episode, we got a brand new fume shroom with which to deal with our nighttime zombies. Now, in this episode, I didn't read the description for the fume shroom, which is the new one, it's the fat one, but it says it uses, it's this one here. Yeah, shoots fumes that can pass through screen doors. And so basically, you might be like, well, that's confusing. What does that mean? These guys, right here. You see these little bastards? Screen door zombies. Ooh, they're annoying. I believe they have all of the potency of a bucket head, but a screen door, which means it's a shield. Oh, actually, they might have less potency than a bucket head, or more. I don't know, but I know you gotta take out that screen door before you can take them out, and these fume shrooms are way better at them than they're really good for doing it. You'll see. It'll make sense in a minute. So we gotta bring our sunflowers. I'm not gonna bring the sun shrooms. I'm just gonna put it out there. Sun shrooms are not for me. Puff shrooms are coming, definitely. I'm gonna bring the pea shooters. I'm gonna bring the fume shrooms. I'm gonna bring the walnuts because they really helped last time. And I'm gonna bring the snow peas. And I think this is what I'm going in with. I know I'm not being too heavy on my TSPPs. In fact, I've brought none of them whatsoever, but I kind of think of the puff shrooms as TSPPs. Because you can just throw them down wherever you want, and they fix problems for you. They're good like that. Now, I have a story I want to tell. So, recently I was in Boston, and so some of you might be thinking, hey, wait, it's about PAX East time, and that would have been, were you at PAX East? No, I was not at PAX East, actually. I was there looking at colleges and stuff, just with my family, you know, colleges and stuff. Real fun, I promise. But anyway, I was in Boston looking at colleges. I think it was like the day of like when I got there, and we're in the hallway, or like no, it's hallway. We're in the lobby. My family and I. We're in the lobby of the lobby of the hotel. Words. How do? We're in the lobby of the hotel, and then behind us there are these two guys who look a little bit overweight, just a little bit, carrying these weird nerdy board games. And my sister's like, ooh, do you know what those are? Because she's not nerdy at all, and I'm like, and I totally am, and she knows it, and she's like, I've never seen them before, but I can guess pretty good based on what they look like. Like, I'm sure I've seen them, but I don't play them. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Wonder what they're here for. And then these people walk by in like this guy walks by in like a onesie, like an animal onesie. I was like, that looks like the co-optional podcast, or like other things that Polaris would do. And then these people walk by in Stitch one. The guy walks by in a Stitch onesie, like Lilo and Stitch onesie. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? What is going on here? Why are people doing nerdy things? And so I asked the hotel receptionist, and as it turns out, there was a convention literally at the hotel that I was staying at called Anime Boston that I didn't know existed. But it was literally for the days that I was in Boston. Oh my god, it was so great! I thought it was just going to be this terrible trip to Boston, and I was looking at schools and being like, oh, I get it. Scores and stuff. Oh, dang it, I just put that in the wrong row. But it turned out to be something quite magical, which I will continue to explain in a moment. This is the screen door zombie. You want to put down these fume shrooms because, unlike these other guys, their fumes go straight through the screen door and hurt the zombizzle directly. These guys are attacking the screen door, but he is going to be taking out the zombizzle, and then the zombizzle will fall before he even drops the screen door, which is fantastic. And there you go. See? The screen door didn't even break. Just kind of fell out of his hands, all lifeless-like. Which is great for me, not great for him. But yeah, Anime Boston. I didn't know it was a thing. I'd heard of it before, but I didn't know when it was or the fact that it was there. I just show up and suddenly people are dressed in like giant onesie things, and I was like, this is great. So I didn't actually go to Anime Boston. I stood outside the convention center because I wasn't gonna buy tickets for it because like I wasn't prepared to. and I was not ready to, and I didn't have the money on me, and I was going to spend more time looking at schools than I was actually going to a convention, so I was like, it's not worth my money at this point if I'm not going to be here to be at the convention like 24/7. But I've never been to a convention before. I was going to go last year for Minorama, and we all fucking know how that worked out. Minorama. God, Minorama. Why do you exist? But this was like a real convention, and like had I known, I would have brought my costume. Like I wouldn't have gone in, but I would have brought my costume. I have a cosplay of Elizabeth from Persona, and it works fantastic. I would have loved that. Also, I didn't mention it. These fume shroom zombies, or fume shroom plants, they go through plants. So these guys, they're attacking all these plants at once. They're all taking damage, which is fantastic. Plus, they're less expensive than a pea shooter. Their downside is that they only work within a certain range, just like the puff shrooms do, but they're fantastic, so I recommend using them highly. And this is a very important plant to bring. It's not essential, but I require it because I really like it. And that is the Grave Buster. You plant it on a grave to remove it. And here we go, Chris Dave, huh? Hey, wanna buy an extra seed slot? It'll cost you $750, but you'll be able to choose 7 seeds per level instead of 6. How's that sound? That sounds fantastic. Alright, and hey, when you save up to $5,000, I'll sell you the 8 seed slot upgrade. Check you later. Check you later, Crazy Dave. See you later. Oh, God, he's awesome. I love Crazy Dave. So now we can pick 7 seeds in seed packets instead of 8, which means we can basically go in with the same group that we did last time, and then also add the Grave Buster, which is a phenomenal upgrade. There are other things to spend your hard-earned cash on, but I recommend you do that first and foremost because it's really, really good. Getting that seed slot upgrade. So yeah, as you can see, we really don't need the sun shrooms. They're not my thing. I've used them in the past, and I always find my levels going by smoother without them. I don't know why. I just do. But yeah, Anime Boston. It was just there, and the people were dressing costumes, and it was so great. It was so great. I literally, I just fangirled for a while. Like I stood outside the entrance and I took pictures of people and stuff. It was great. It was so good. I was awesome. Like there was one kid who was dressed as a Zangoose, and I was like, I love that. It's Dig Norbo. It's Dig Norbo. I love it. And there was another person. Oh God, there was one person dressed as Marceline from Adventure Time, and I was like, oh, that's an awesome costume. It was so badass. You can tell I've never been to a convention before. And there were other people. There was a chick dressed as an Enderman. Oh my God, that was awesome. There was a girl dressed as Korra from Legend of Korra. That was really awesome. There was this Majora person. Oh my God, the Majora person was awesome. I took some very, very blurry pictures on my 3DS. Maybe I'll be able to put them on. I doubt it. I'm not making any promises. Maybe I'll get Mike to do it. I'll see about it. Maybe Mike can transfer it on an SD card and put it on the computer. I know I've done it before, but I don't know if it'll work again, so we'll see. But, my God, it was awesome. And then, God, what were some other awesome costumes? There were like a couple awesome different Soras. A bunch of people were Sora, and it surprised me how many Soras there were. Maybe, because I've never played Kingdom Hearts. It's just not something I've done. Okay, I'll use the Grave Buster in a second. But it's just not something that I've ever really been too interested in. Is it something that I should do? Because it's not like I'd be completely opposed to it. It's just never something that I've really tried. I just never did it. So if you think I should, tell me in the comments, and I will pick up a Kingdom Hearts game at my earliest convenience, whichever one you guys tell me to do. And then I will play it for me, not for you guys. Okay, we're gonna put that there because he is worrying me a little bit. That guy. So we're gonna use this Grave Buster here. So the Grave Buster, you put him on there. He's vulnerable while this is happening, but he just sits there. He eats away, and then when he's done, you get a nice little thing to show for it, which I think is amazing. So we're gonna pick you up and put you down. Now we're totally gonna pick you up, then we're gonna put him down, then we're gonna spin around and plant things. Alright, enough with bad singing. Just gonna collect our money a little bit. We have a long way to go before that next seed upgrade, by the way. I do like to put down, like to get as many of these things as possible because it's good for money farming. And money does become really important later on. And there are going to be points where we're going to need to, like, money farm. Like, specifically, go out of our way to play levels to get money. I want to get another snow pea going. Let's, throw you down here. And then if I get 50 more sun, I'll put the final thing there, and we'll be all good. Yeah, so this is a pretty good defense we got going on here. I want to talk a little bit more about Anime Boston, though. There was... Jeez, what else was there really to talk about? There were like so many people. Oh, there was this giant. There were these because like the theme was I don't want to put that down yet. The theme of Anime Boston this year was kaijus versus mechs, and so they were like along like the rows where you try to buy tickets or check in for your tickets. There were like these giant signs that were like, "What mech are you thinking of?" And it's like one of those things where like there's like different paths, and it's like, does it fall into this category? Yes, follow this line. No, follow that line. And one of them was so perfect for like the kaiju one. And it said, "Is it a lizard?" Or no, it was like, "Is it an iguana?" Yes. Is it good? No. Is it the 1998 Godzilla? Yes. Get out. And like the response was, "Get out." I said, "Get out." And I was like, that is perfect. God, nerdiness just over the top. I love it. I love it too much. Oh, God, Anime Boston. I just happened to be there. I didn't even plan on it. Like, I just stood outside taking pictures of people like a creepy stalker. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. There were so many good costumes. And so, like, I was impressed. I knew what most of those costumes were. Some of them I didn't. But a lot of them, I did. And I was like, wow, I know what a lot of anime are. I didn't expect to. I also didn't see anybody from Code Geass. Why was there nobody there from Code Geass? If you went to Anime Boston, I'm disappointed in you for not wearing anything from Code Geass because... God, my favorite anime. My favorite anime, I mean, like actual Japanese anime. Like, of course I love things like Legend of Korra, but they're not real Japanese anime. Like, let's be real here. Sorry, no, I just get rid of it. Get rid of it. I want to pick up the sun. Like, Code Geass, my favorite, my personal favorite. It's so good, very good. Would buy 7.8 out of 10. Too much good. Yeah, Anime Boston. It was a lot of fun. I only got to stand outside for like an hour, and it was still like the best hour ever. And it's like things like that make me feel like, God damn it, Minorama. Why were you not actually legit? Why was it a sham? Well, I actually have a video on that. I do have a video on that, and maybe I should probably get around to talking about that again, because we are coming up on like the 1 year thing of when Minorama should have happened. It has almost been a year. I mean, I'm just saying. Should I start putting down puff shrooms? Sure. I mean, obviously there's no harm to it. But yeah, were there other things in Anime Boston? I mean, there were obviously like some Marios and Luigis, but like, come on, you expect that. There was one Daisy that looked really legit though. I'm just like racking my brain here trying to think. There was one Greninja guy. Oh my God, the Greninja guy. How could I forget him? He was awesome. There were a couple things that I didn't recognize that I just took pictures of. There was one guy who he had a different sword, but at first I thought it was the Monado, and I thought it was so cool. There was a Dr. Eggman guy whose costume was okay. It was like, I mean, you could have tried harder on that one, guy. I mean, I have a fully working Elizabeth costume because Persona. Oh, I did see a Minato guy. A Minato Arasato guy. And, but I didn't have time to stop him for a picture because he was like running somewhere, and I was like, no, come back, Minato, I love you. And then I said some things that were spoilery to the plot that I won't repeat here in a video because that is awesome. But at the end of level 2-4, we have gotten the Almanac. Let us see what there is to see indeed. The Suburban Almanac keeps track of all plants and zombies that you encounter. So if you click View Almanac, it'll take you straight in here. There are a few plants and a few zombizzles, and then you close and you go right into the next level, and Ever play a game called Whack-A-Zombie? It's just like hunting squirbows. You know, those furry little rodents that dig holes in your lawn. Yeah, just like that. But instead of squirbows, it's zombies! And instead of a shovel, it's a mallet! And instead of me, it's you! Welcome to another minigame! Ah, God. So basically, the point of this minigame is you click to smack a mallet and it's Whack-A-Zombie. It's whack-a-mole. And then you use the sun that you get to do different things. You get 75 sun a thing. You can use it to set up defenses, which I'll start doing that. But really what I like to do is I like to go for the grave busters, especially because obviously the sun, you can just then convert it into like money and stuff, but I don't know, whatever. Also, like, you really don't need it. I'm just gonna be honest, like that potato mine, he's gonna go unused. Unless I like get to the end and I'm like, okay, I kinda wanna see it happen now. But there's no reason to. Like, this level is totally handleable. You can totally take care of it. No problem. Other levels, maybe not. Also, if you plant too many grave busters, the graves will start to regrow themselves. So you can't, like, finish the level early. But yeah, this is really it. There's nothing bad. It's not that difficult. You just kind of click away and then they all just go and things. We're gonna do that grave buster. Make some more moolah. And I think I'm gonna push him back one more. The zombizzles, by the way, only eat at a regular rate, so actually I think they're double the speed in this minigame. But that's really no issue. Oh, also the coneheads. They just take 2. No biggie. I think your clicking part is like if I do here where like the handle is on him, it doesn't really work as effectively, but I think you need like the mallet part, like the actual mallet part has to be what hits them. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my friends. Okay, so yeah, you see, like, it's not that hard. I'm just gonna leave him. Oh yeah, see, one of the things regrew, and that puts him kind of close. No, do the thing. Jeez. I have not yet had to show off what one of these lawnmowers do. There we go. Bucket heads. Like I said, I think it takes like 4, maybe 3. Maybe 3. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Oh, come on. Just die, all of you. See, over here, like, they're getting a little bit close, but it's like, really, it's just spam clicking. Come on, go, 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 go. Go, do the thing, do the thing, do the thing. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Yeah! And I get more money for it. This is the Hypno Shroom. And we're going to be exploring its infinite possibilities in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have enjoyed. And if you haven't, leave a like. If you haven't, leave a subscribe, because that's what you do, right? Isn't that what you do when you don't like you subscribe? You subscribe for more content, which comes like every single day, by the way, guys. I just thought you'd want to know that. Until then, my name has been Laprasalex, and I suppose I will see you guys next time when we enact this Hypno Shroom and begin our assault on the zombizzles. See you guys next time. Bye-bye! That was a good one. That was a really good one. Grandson of Rampsgay. Now, what gender are you? I love it. Rampsgay. What gender are you? It is a thing. But not just anything. You can wear it on your face. And then go around and tell everybody, hey, you know what this thing is on my face? It's another episode of Skyblock.